And that's the essence of the whole thing. The rest of it is just code. The rest of it is just knowing, some of the little symbols that make it so that we can all play at the same time. But I encourage you to take that home, check it out. If you've got any questions, I believe on the front page you've got my website address somewhere in there. And if you've got any questions about the number system or about drumming in general, I'd be glad to answer them. I've also got all the audio examples. If you want them, I will email them to you. There's only 150 of you here. I mean, I can email 150 people, I guess. But if you want all the audio examples that go with that, if you're going to be a professional drummer in Nashville, you have to know this system. You have to. And so that's all I'm going to say about it. Does anybody have any particular questions about the Nashville number system, maybe that they've been wanting to know? Okay, well that's why I didn't cover it today, because sometimes it goes like this. I would highly encourage you to look at those articles, because if you want to play sessions in Nashville, you want to play. You want to be able to write a lot of charts in a very small amount of time. It's a very efficient way to go. And so I just thought I'd give those to you. This is going to be one of your last opportunities for questions about anything. Right there. That's a great question. The guy who actually, kind of got me started with all this computer junk and actually got Chris started with some of his computer junk, is right there sitting on the couch. Put your hand up, Brett. Brett Clark. Give Brett a hand. He's not only a fantastic drummer, he's actually a wizard with all that Pro Tools junk. So guys, if you got a question, you want to corner him, now's the time. Yeah. He's quite the wizard with that stuff. And the answer is, I'm not using Pro Tools. I'm using a piece of software called Live. It's made by Ableton. Chris is using the same one. We're using, a lot of the same stuff. And basically, the reason why we're using Live is because Live is a simpler and dumber program. Anyone who's ever done recording in the studio with Pro Tools knows that if you're in there for 2 or 3 days, it's going to crash on you once. It's almost guaranteed. It's just going to happen because computers are not perfect. And that's something that it's been hard. Chris and I were talking about this before the clinic. It's sort of like one of those when good animals go bad kind of things, like you'd see on Fox reality TV or something. It's the same thing it's like when good computers go bad, and they will. And so you got to make sure that whatever you got on the computer, whether it be drum loops or tracks. I mean, Chris is going to be running a lot of the same tracks that he runs with Keith Urban. And he can tell you that sometimes it screws up, and you better not have anything on there that you can't do without. It better be something extra, because computers will take a bite out of your butt. But we're using Ableton Live because it's a little bit dumber than Pro Tools, and it doesn't make as many mistakes with the zeros and ones. I guess with that, I'm going to play you my last song, and then we're going to get Chris up here. And I'm a big